Joe, tough one to take, tough pill to swallow. Fair call?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, first and foremost, fair play to Saracens. They're very clinical, and we weren't, and that was probably the difference. Certainly a couple of opportunities in the first half when we should have scored. I know it went to the TMO, but we should have scored. And then they get a 10-minute patch where they just score 3 tries and run by it. But fair play to the boys. Second half, we come back well, and we could have snuck it at the end there, but just didn't quite have enough.
How was the mood in the rooms afterwards? Because generally speaking, that second half was one of the more impressive, probably 40 minutes we put in all year in terms of attitude and on the pitch.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, defensively, I thought we were good today. Deeks made a point of that at the end of the game, but I think the boys are just more frustrated than anything. I mean, even the scoreline at half time, whatever it was, 21-3 was it? We felt like we were on top other than that 10-minute period. So it's one we've probably let go there, and that frustration is what the boys are feeling.
For you as well, obviously the forward pack tonight, I think dominated across the set piece. It makes your job a lot easier, it makes the outside back's job a lot easier.
Yeah, it's a dream when there's some big lads in our pack. Spenny, Mikey Williams, I could name them all. They were brilliant. Coley, Bateman. So it makes the job a lot easier. And then you got Kyle, who takes so much pressure. It's like playing a different game with him. Takes so much pressure off you as a 10. Going the short side or stepping up at first receiver. So it was an easy job for myself.
Talk about Kyle just quickly, because a lot of people don't see obviously the amount he communicates and the amount he works off the ball. Can you tell us a little bit about what that's like playing inside?
He just understands the game so well. So as a 10, you're just listening for Kyle. And then if he's not in your picture, he's in the other picture where he's helping you out. Maybe taking defenders away from you. So he's just a dream to play with. To me was the same. They both. I know Kyle don't really play 10, but he plays the game like a second 10. He's unbelievable.
You've had a good run as well of performances and appearances in a couple of weeks. You hopefully now almost keep your brother away. Or
I'm not sure about that. There's some good players to come back in next week. But yeah, just happy to play. I mean, as a 10, you need game time, and I thought, my second start in a row today, so that helped me a lot.
Finally, I want to talk about the crowd, because they certainly lifted the boys in that second half. They didn't waver, they didn't back down as well. They tried to pull you guys home.
No, they're unbelievable. They're very knowledgeable, and I think they probably felt like us at half time. Although the scoreline was 21-3, we were on top for 30 minutes of it. So, but their heads could have gone down. It didn't. And second half, they were just as big a factor, coming back as we were. So brilliant.
Thanks, mate.